Okay, now I've just explained my approach, my holistic approach, and how CBT always features in it for me, or looking at it from a therapeutical point of view. Now, I'm just going to show you some of the Rider-Waite cards. These were designed in Victorian times. They can be quite, I think the Victorians liked their graphic detail, and I think they liked a bit of drama, and they liked a little bit of fear. This death card, many people would be afraid of it, and I would say don't. For me, very much, this is about transition. For most people, for most readers, it would mean change, transition. But as a therapist, I think, wow, I love this card, because I view it very much as that internal change. So this death card can mean change around you, but it can also mean change within you, the change starting within you. And we all need to sometimes, or we stay stuck, we stay stagnant. So that's not much good. So don't be afraid of death, please, if you see it in a reading. It really just signifies a period of change. The Tower, another quite dramatic card. You can see that lightning striking the tower, people are falling out the windows, mayhem, chaos. Quite a scary card, but not really. From a therapeutic point of view, opportunity. So something comes along, we cannot control our world, we cannot completely control our environment. Sometimes things are out of our control, so things happen. So what can this can represent losing your job, discovering your partner's been unfaithful. It's something quite big that may rock your world. Again, I view it as an opportunity. That relationship where somebody has possibly cheated, you have a choice. You can actually sweep the debris away and build that tower to be stronger than it ever was before. That's your choice. You may have been made redundant. Now you may be forced to you're out of your comfort zone. You may be forced to look for another position, but in the looking of that position, you're moving on to bigger and better things. So for me, opportunity. Because we cannot control our environment, we need to manage our responses. And this card very much signifies, what can I do in a rational way? It's non-emotional. When it appears in a reading, I always say to my clients, please take your emotional hat off, calm down, breathe, maybe meditate, just calm down before you take any action. And I don't think anyone likes this card. It's the Devil. What does that signify? People think evil. No, it's not evil. It signifies a card of obsession or addiction, addictive behaviour. As a therapist, I would look upon this and say negative attachment. And it's quite powerful. You can see these two little people here. They're manacled to each other, and they're also manacled to the devil. He controls them. But they've bought into it. Look at their tails, look at their horns. So this is, for me, a way of thinking. This can be a negative, obsessive way of thinking when I'm constantly either depressed or I'm constantly catastrophizing, looking upon things negatively. It can indicate in a reading somebody else with addictive behaviour which is impacting upon you or the family. And again, it has to be dealt with. But this is a behavioural, this is a classic CBT card. This is a cycle of being which can quite easily be broken. With work, it can be broken. It does not signify evil in any shape or form. So the scariest cards in the deck, explained. They're rational, they indicate change. We cannot control everything around us, but we can choose how we respond. The cards are interesting, they're fascinating.